Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports back into the video today, and today, if you're listening now, it might be yesterday. The Houston Astros lost to the New York Yankees 9-4, and yeah, I'm really tired of the way this team has been struggling lately, and mainly in these last two games, getting crushed as the Astros in this series so far have been outscored 19-7, and don't get yourselves confused by the score of this ballgame by a little bit of a late turnaround for this Astros team, scoring a total of 3 runs in the last 3 innings. The Astros got their ass kicked in this ballgame. I know 9-4. It's not a score where you look, oh my God, they got their butts literally kicked. It's like a score like, okay, it's not a close game, but it wasn't terrible. This was terrible. The Astros at one point were down 8-1 in the 6th inning. This was terrible. The Astros got some rallying in the last couple innings. Nice RBI triple by Jake Myers. Hit the ball really nice. Jeremy Pena hit a home run, although I'm not going to flatter it that much because it wasn't that, it was a nice hit. Home run to left center, 379 feet. But it would have not been it barely got out in left field at Yankee Stadium. You could find a lot of ballparks in left field. It would not have been a home run in a lot of those ballparks. So, that doesn't impress me. You've seen how many home runs there were. I mean, for today, there were a total of, the Astros had 1 home run today, the Astros had 2 home runs. The Yankees had a total of 3, so 5 home runs in this game, and a lot of them were to right. Tucker's was to right, and so was Pena's, and I think, Stanton's was, I meant left. A lot of them were to left. Pena's home run was to left, Stanton's home run was to left, and I think also Judge's home run was to left. I'm not sure, though. But 9-4 is the final score. 11 hits for both teams. 0 errors. Win goes to Carlos Rendon. I thought the Astros were going to actually give him some trouble because the Astros have done a really good job on him in the past. I mean, last year, he only went 2 2/3 of an inning, and the Astros gave up. The Astros put up like 7 or 8 runs. The Astros put up on him in his last outing versus the Astros. They dominated him. Now he gave 2 runs, 7 hits. That's been his average on the year, though, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. So really, if you compare his outing last time against this Astros lineup, definitely a lot better. And I'm disappointed in Spencer Argotti. I know he's facing a really good Yankees lineup, but he's 0-4 now. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and I look at the progress I thought he made in his last outing. He almost went 6 innings in the outing against the Guardians. And in that game against the Guardians, he went almost 6 innings, pitched great baseball. I think he had like 5 or 6 strikeouts, facing one of the best hits, one of the best hitting teams in baseball. And the Guardians only gave up like 5 or 6 hits in 6 innings, and he gave up 8 and 5 runs. He only gave up 2 runs his last outing, and he goes from giving 2 runs up to 5 runs. And the Guardians have been just as good as a hitting team as the Yankees have been this year, if not better at times. So I was disappointed in the way Spencer Argotti pitched today, and honestly, a little disappointed that that we didn't see Joe Espada make a change in this game. I mean, my thing is that 3 home runs are hit off this guy from the first to third, the first 3 innings in the ballgame, first and third innings. The Yankees hit 3 homers off of him: Soto, Judge, Stanton. At what point do you not take him out in the 3rd inning? You kept him going innings 4 and 5. Luckily, there was no more damage, but at the same time, I know the Astros didn't give up more damage, but it's just the critical thinking there that I'm thinking about. Why is Joe Espada not thinking about taking out Spencer Argotti when he's giving up that much damage? He's given up 5 runs by the 3rd inning. I know he did go the next 2 innings without giving up a run, but still, that is what my mind is going through right now. So scoring summary: 1st inning, Kyle Tucker hits a home run to right center, 395 feet. Same thing he did in yesterday's game where the Astros lost 10-3. Astros started off with a Tucker home run, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but maybe tomorrow could we go without Tucker hitting a home run in the first inning? Tucker has 3 straight games now for the Astros hitting home runs. That's great. But maybe he could hit a home run, maybe a second at bat, because this doesn't do the Astros very good at all. It just wakes the Yankees lineup up. And that's exactly what they did in the first inning. Juan Soto, who's killed the Astros this year, hit a 2-run shot. Volpe scored. It's 2-1. And then Soto in the second inning reached on an infield single to first, and then the Astros caught the Yankees down in a rundown, which luckily didn't cause the Astros any more damage, only 1 run. But then the Astros give up 2 home runs in the third inning, Judge and Stanton, 5-1. And then sixth inning, the Astros give up some more runs. It's a Soto ground out RBI. Wells scored at 6-1, and then a Judge RBI double. Cabrera and Volpe score. It's 8-1. Seventh inning, the Astros hit a RBI triple. Jake Myers hits an RBI triple. It is his second triple of the year. Dubon scored. It's 2-8. Jeremy Pena hits a home run to left center, 379 feet. It's 3-8. Juan Soto was killer today. Juan Soto was 3 for 5 with 1 run, scored 1 home run and 5 RBIs. RBI single to center. Cabrera scored. It's 3-9. Ninth inning, Jose Altuve single to right. Dubon scored. Myers the second. It's 4-9. Let's go over the Astros individual hitters. Altuve was 1 for 5 today with an RBI single. That was the last run scored. Altuve had an RBI single. Dubon scored. Tucker was 1 for 5 outside of his home run, did nothing. Jordan was terrible today, 0 for 5. We need to wake him up now. Jeremy Pena was great today. His first, interesting fact, first game ever in his career, in his third season now that he is batted at the cleanup spot, and I think we all liked him there, to be honest. I mean, he was really outside of Dubon, him and Dubon were the only good parts of this lineup today. A couple infield singles for Pena. I mean, that's often with his speed. And an 8th inning home run to left center for Jeremy. It's a great day for Pena. And then Yanner Diaz was 1 for 3 with he was hit by pitch, and he had a 9th inning double, which started the 9th inning run, I would say. Dubon went 3 for 4 with a couple singles. In the third to left, and the 5th to right. Diaz the second, and a 7th inning double to left. And Jake Myers had a solid 2 for 4 day with an RBI triple and a 9th inning single to right. Dubon to second. Jake Myers has hit the ball well the last couple games, but still, the Astros have been terrible. And I'm not going to talk about people like Bregman and John Singleton. John Singleton's been playing really good today. John Singleton's been playing really good recently, just not a great day for him. He had a good day the other day, had 3 walks. But was not Singleton's day, and there has been no day that has been Alex Bregman's day this season. So he's been terrible. Need to get Bregman and Alvarez going, and look, if you could do that, I think things would be different. I mean, look, guys like Jeremy Pena and Mauricio Dubon are bringing into this lineup, and Jake Myers was even really good. And it's not often where you see guys like Altuve and Tucker go 1 for 5. Usually they're a little bit better in the lineup. So, I mean, man, if you could wake those 2 guys up, this is a different ball club. Sean Dubin was terrible today. He went in the 6th inning, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks. Montero was really solid in the 7th inning, and he didn't give up a hit or a run. Taylor Scott, back-to-back days giving up a run. He still has a 2.76 ERA. He pitched in the 8th, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk. So not terrible by Taylor Scott, but I'm not gonna get hard on him because he's been great all year for us. He's definitely done a great job in this bullpen. He's one of few guys. I look at guys like Taylor Scott, Montero, who has a 3.57 ERA. I feel like guys like Montero, Taylor Scott, and Seth Martinez are guys who have consistently been good for this bullpen. But you look at other guys like Brian Abreu, who's been all right, like other guys like Josh Hader and Ryan Presley, who sometimes have been really good or all right, but at the same time have been terrible. Those are some of the problems in this bullpen that you look at. Let me know your thoughts on this game for the Astros in the comment section, and peace out.